I had no idea I was going after this buck until a little bit more into November. So starting off the beginning of season, I actually had no deer on cameras at all. I went pretty much through all of October not having anything to shoot. It was all of October 31st whenever I had saw my first good shooter deer. Had one of my buddies, Matthew, come help me move my tree stand further back into that timber where all these deer were passing through.
It's currently November 1st. We're finally in November. We got a lot of movement on this camera recently, so we went ahead and moved my tree stand more into the timber where these deer are traveling through. I don't know 100%. I don't know if we found Big 8. I think it's him. I can't tell 100%. We haven't gotten a good picture of him yet. If he doesn't come out tonight and we don't get a deer tonight, which I have a solid feeling. The wind's blowing from the south, which is really good. It's currently 5:07, so pretty good. The only thing that sucks is it's 68 degrees out, so I guess we'll see if we get anything.
I'm sitting out there not seeing a single thing. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start clanking these antlers. So I start hitting them back and forth, and it all happened so fast. Here comes a pretty tall, good looking 6-pointer. He come out of nowhere. He actually came in so fast that when he put all fours down, he kind of just slid. Like he was coming in hot and ready to fight.
He's still walking around, but he's pretty far. I couldn't even put my antlers down fast enough to grab my bow. He was in range, but he was behind limbs, so I couldn't take a shot.
So a couple days later, Brent told me, he said, dude, I'll come help you get your deer. I'll come and assist. I will rattle and I will grunt. He went ahead and took over that. We sat out there for a little bit. We did see a couple little ones, but at the beginning, just before it got very light out, we did see a very big looking buck about 60 yards outside of the tree row. So fast forward to November 7th, I am sitting out in the tree stand. It is early morning. All of a sudden, I'm filming on my phone. I'm filming some of these deer moving around, and he come through with the doe. And so he starts chasing this doe, and he's coming right towards me. She runs past, and then he slowly walks past, and then she turns around and runs back, and then all of a sudden, he turns and gives me a really good shot. So pretty much I stop him and I aim right for pretty much behind the shoulder, right where I want to, and I let that arrow fly. On the camera, it looks like I hit the tree. I promise you, I don't hit the tree. I actually hit the limb that was underneath this deer on the ground. So I was like, how did I miss him that bad? Like, that's terrible. I put so much time and effort into hitting like perfect shots in the off season. I was like, there's no way I missed. We were getting ready to leave and go out and eat. So I was like, I got to see what, like, was it just me? So I put my target out and I started shooting, and I shoot and I shoot, and after like one after another and another, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, my sight is completely messed up, which is weird because I was shooting perfect before I had even went out there. So I am shooting far left and down, and that's exactly where I hit that log at, was far left and down. The sight on my bow is worn out real bad, and I was trying to fix it. So I actually went and took my old bow sight off and I put it on this one. So I'm sighting it in now. I'm planning on getting out pretty early, and I still have to make sure 100% that I can shoot this at 20 yards. And so far I am, so yeah. So I go off and on, morning, evening again. Like I'm putting a lot of time into getting a deer that I don't even know that's out there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep hammering it and see if I can get anything, or if that 6 will give me another opportunity, I'll take it. So a couple days later, on November 10th, I went out hunting for the last time on our home property. And I didn't see nothing, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and ask my aunt and uncle if I can hunt my grandma's property, because that's where they would normally hunt for the past couple of years. With me having all this property, I didn't want to go over there and kind of push them out, so I was like, hey, could I go and hunt grandma's property? And my aunt goes, yeah, there's actually a deer out there that I was going after, but you can have him. And I was like, no, I don't, no, I want you to get your target buck. I'll hunt home. And she goes, no, I only planned on going once this season, and I didn't see the deer that I was after, so here, you go out there. And this property had only been encountered with humans twice, and it was my aunt and uncle going out there on Sunday morning, and they didn't see nothing. A couple days prior to that, my uncle went and put corn out. So nobody's hunted this pasture at all yet. So I was like, okay, that's good. So we are completely changing up plans. I am going to my grandma's property to go deer hunt. So they have a deer already on camera that's really damn nice. I don't know what I'm gonna name this one yet. He's a very mature looking deer, pretty big. So it's getting dark out now. So we're on a time crunch. We've got to get out there. They already have a stand up and everything. He's been daylighting and coming out early in the morning. He's not pressured at all. It's perfect. It's literally everything I need to get a deer. They already have corn set out. I've got a 50-pound bag of corn that I'm also going to set out, so he's got more, and we're going to go in the morning and see if I've got an opportunity at killing a really good looking deer. So we just got out of there, and I don't feel any more confident hunting anywhere else than this place. This deer's been daylighting like crazy. I got my camera set up. I know where the tree stand's at. I don't see how I don't get him tomorrow. I think tomorrow morning could be the morning. I guess we'll see what it's like in the morning. Let's hope I get a deer.
I got him. He's perfect. I got him. He was, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna call Dad. I got him. I got him. I fucking perfect shot. Right in behind his shoulder.
Is he down?
I don't know where he took off running. He slowed down. I didn't see him, but he come in so fast. Oh my gosh, I got him. He ran around and then slowed down and stopped.
Get a hold of Michael so you guys can...
Yep. I'm gonna call him.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
He come right in. He come right in. Yes.
Hello?
I got him. I fucking hit him.
Oh my god.
It was...
Still sitting in the stand?
I'm dead serious. I got him and I got it on video. Oh my gosh. It was perfect. It was a perfect shot.
So he comes in real easy, not a thing bothering this deer. He jumps over the rocks and he comes walking in perfect. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's coming in fast. Like he's not bothered by anything. He's not kind of tiptoeing in there. He's like running in here.
Oh my gosh, a relief. Taking the shot was the biggest relief for me. Oh my gosh. Let me go show you. No, he shot that way, he shot back and then over. Oh my gosh. It stuck in him about 6 or 7 inches and then turned around and it broke out.
So where did he call from?
Hold on.
Right
Look for blood.
over here.
Boys, look on the ground for blood.
So we waited for about an hour and then we walked in. We saw really good blood. It wasn't light blood and it wasn't like dark blood like heart. So I was like, okay, I got an even blood color. So we find a good blood trail and we're following it. And we see like a little pool of blood about that big. And then we walk a couple more feet and we see another one. And we're like, okay, this is most likely you got him. And 4.5 to 5 hours later, we finally give up. And we walked miles to find this deer. We walked forever and never found him. So when I got home that night, I looked back on my camera and I rewatched the video in slow motion. And whenever I took my shot, he kind of ducked. And when he did that, he pulled his shoulder back in and I actually hit his shoulder pretty good. We're gonna see what happens in a couple days. He may come back onto the trail camera. Hopefully he does. I guess we'll see in a couple days if Brutus is alive. To our surprise, the next morning we get a picture of Brutus on camera at 11:30. He showed up while I was at work. And I'm shocked, I'm stunned. My aunt and uncle are like, oh my gosh, he came back. I was like, do I go and sit? Do I go sit in the evening? Do I see if he comes back? And they were like, you can, but he's never really came back after the evening. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sit. Back at it again. But this time, hopefully, I get one and I don't hit him in the shoulder. On Wednesday morning, I went in again. We had a really big storm coming in and I started to see some lightning in the distance. And so I didn't really care to even stay up in that stand because you're pretty much standing on the top of a big metal base. So I'm like, not smart to be up here. And so I went ahead and I got out of the stand a little bit early. I go ahead and I get to work and my aunt and uncle send me a picture of this deer and he was actually in front of the stand at like 5:02. He didn't leave, I believe, until like 5:15. We were like, oh no, he's gonna go nocturnal. He's gonna go full nocturnal and we're never gonna be able to get this deer. So they were like, give him a couple days, let him heal up a little bit. You hit him in the shoulder. So I was like, okay, I'll give him a couple days. So on November 17th, Sunday morning, we went out, my girlfriend and I, and that was a really nasty day for us. Her and I both felt really sick. Really dumb to go get out in the stand, but I mean, I needed to get out there. I really needed to. So we went out there and sat. We sat till probably, I believe, 10:15, and we had to get out. I mean, we were like almost sick to our stomachs. It was so bad. And so we go ahead and get out, and I'm like, you know what? Even though I didn't want to, I had no drive to go sit out in that stand at all. I said, you know what? I just need to go. I need to go get out in the stand.
So it's currently 2:30 now. There was a little 8-pointer in front of the camera. I think it was the one that we saw this morning, but I didn't bump him or spook him off or anything, so that's good. I haven't seen Brutus at all in the evening except for 2 days ago. I'm hoping he walks out tonight. So we'll just wait and see if anything comes out in front of us.
Oh my gosh, I went ahead and backed out. I'm going to my aunt and uncle's house now. I hope he's dead. I aimed further back behind the shoulder so it wouldn't be a shoulder hit. And I'm gonna let him sit out there for a little bit. He walked around and he kind of stopped. And I went and checked the blood, and there's good red blood, but I can't find my arrow. I'm gonna go ahead and leave, let him sit, and I haven't called anybody else yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and then come back in an hour. And then we are gonna go look. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the camera off. I hope I got him. He's gotta be dead, dude. We gave him plenty of time. It was a lethal shot, dude. The only thing I'm scared of is that I didn't see that. I mean, I didn't look long.
It's been a couple hours. We'll find your arrow, and then we'll go from there. That's
Well,
the first step. Find the arrow.
I got him. I had to have.
We're about fixing to figure that out.
Alrighty, let's go. He's dead, dude. He's gotta be dead. The blood is, it was a good trail.
Leaf.
Yeah, right there.
Right there too, up here.
Uh-huh.
You can stand right here and Sean.
Right here. Right,
Right
there.
there?
Yep. Did it go through him? Look.
Yeah. I mean, it's soaked.
Dude. Dude.
Hold your arrow. Let's hold it. Blood right there.
Oh my gosh.
That right there, buddy. Is that a deer? I thought, give me some. Gonna make it fucking 50 yards.
Oh
Kick
my.
him, make sure he's done. He's done. Hold that baby up here and let's see it. First poke, you. Got it done. Redemption. Let's see that shoulder shot too. I can still see it from last week.
Yep.
You got the job done, son. And it's definitely the same buck. You could see where you hit last week. Redemption. Turn that sucker sideways.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, that's a nice buck.
Oh my gosh, dude, I got him.
You got him.
Dude, two, not one shot, two, and I finished him.
You got him.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh.
Now the real work starts.
Dude, now
Time to get.
it's,
It's all yours, bud. Wow. Good first buck. Really good first buck. Couldn't ask for a better buck.
No, dude. Feeling these antlers, dude.
Hook for life now.
Dude, I'm in on it, man. I'm in.
We're gutting it and you're bringing it by.
I got a dead deer. I felt he didn't make it 50 yards.
You can see the old shot.
Yep, it's him.
You can see where you hit last week.
He didn't make it. He didn't make it off Grandma's property. This is what I worked my butt off for, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta call one more person. Bye. I gotta call one more person because he was one that told me to get my ass out here.
Who is that, Brent?
Mm-hmm.
Brent?
Brent, I'm serious, bud. I got him down, man. He didn't make it 50 yards. All right. Oh my gosh, dude, this is...
Yeah, he's a nice one. I'll flip him over so we can see where he is. Oh, that's a big sucker. Right there, right where you said you were aiming. Right where I aimed. You hooked now?
Dude, I'm hooked.
I figured you'd be hooked.
So it was it. I tagged out. I got my first buck. I didn't have much knowledge with this deer, except he was a very beautiful and very tall, young-looking deer. My uncle and the neighbor said he was probably in the 130 range, but he scored a 134 3/4. So my first deer, I think it was a really good one, and I'm definitely blessed that I was able to have an opportunity with a buck like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.